12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson. Detailed summary and insights. Life is full of chaos, and many of us struggle to find order, meaning, and purpose. How do we navigate the complexity of life while staying grounded and responsible? In 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos, Jordan Peterson, a clinical psychologist and professor, provides practical rules to help us lead disciplined, meaningful lives. These principles are not just abstract ideas, they are based on psychology, philosophy, and real-life experiences. In today's video, we will explore each of these 12 rules in detail, breaking them down with real-world examples and applications. Whether you're looking for personal growth, career success, or a better understanding of life's challenges, this video is for you. Stay till the end, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoy deep, thought-provoking book summaries. Let's get started. Rule 1. Stand up straight with your shoulders back. Have you ever noticed how body language shapes the way people treat you? The way you stand, walk, and carry yourself sends a powerful message to yourself and to the world. Jordan Peterson's first rule, stand up straight with your shoulders back, isn't just about posture. It's about confidence, dominance, and self-respect. He takes an example from nature, lobsters. Yes, lobsters. These creatures have lived for millions of years, competing for territory and status. When two lobsters fight, the winner stands tall, while the loser shrinks back, defeated. But it doesn't stop there. The victorious lobster experiences a boost in serotonin, a brain chemical that increases confidence. Meanwhile, the defeated lobster's brain actually restructures itself, making it weaker and more likely to lose again. This creates a cycle. The strong get stronger, and the weak get weaker. Now, humans may not be lobsters, but we live in hierarchies too, in workplaces, social groups, and even families. Your posture and presence determine how others perceive you. Stand tall, and people respect you. Slouch, and they overlook you. And it's not just about perception, it's about how you feel inside. Studies show that good posture boosts serotonin and reduces stress, while slouching increases anxiety and self-doubt. So how do you apply this? When you enter a room, walk with confidence. Head high, shoulders back. Make eye contact and speak clearly. Even when you feel down, adjust your posture. It sends a signal to your brain that you are strong and capable. Because here's the truth. When you stand up straight, you don't just change how others see you. You change how you see yourself. And that can change your life. Rule 2. Treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. Think about this for a moment. If you had a sick pet, would you neglect its care? Would you forget to give it medicine, feed it unhealthy food, or ignore its suffering? Of course not. You'd treat it with care, attention, and responsibility. Now ask yourself, do you treat yourself the same way? Jordan Peterson's second rule, treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping, challenges us to value ourselves as much as we value others. Many people sabotage their own health, well-being, and potential while taking great care of family, friends, and even pets. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish, it's necessary. Eat well, rest, exercise, and make decisions that lead to a better future. Speak to yourself with the same kindness you would offer a loved one in distress. So start today. Respect yourself, care for yourself, support yourself. Because when you do, you'll become someone truly capable of making a difference in the world. Rule 3. Make friends with people who want the best for you. Jordan Peterson's third rule, make friends with people who want the best for you, is about choosing relationships that uplift rather than drag you down. Think about the people closest to you. Do they encourage your growth, celebrate your successes, and support you in difficult times? Or do they secretly resent your progress, feed your doubts, and hold you back? The truth is, not everyone wants to see you improve, because when you grow, it reminds them of what they're not doing. Some people would rather keep you at their level than rise with you. But real friends, true friends, are different. They challenge you to be better, they inspire you to take risks, and they push you toward your potential. So choose wisely. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who push you forward, and who genuinely want to see you succeed. Because in the end, your friendships shape your future. Make sure they lead you in the right direction. Rule 4. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. Jordan Peterson's fourth rule: compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today, reminds us that progress is personal. Life isn't a race against others. It's about becoming a better version of yourself. If today you're a little wiser, a little stronger, a little more disciplined than you were yesterday, that's success. So stop measuring yourself against others. Measure yourself against yourself. Because in the end, your only real competition is the person you were yesterday. Rule 5. Do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. Raising children isn't just about loving them, it's about preparing them for life. Jordan Peterson's fifth rule: do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them, may sound harsh at first, but it carries deep wisdom. Imagine a child who throws tantrums, disrespects others, and refuses to follow rules. If parents ignore this behavior, believing that they'll grow out of it, they are making a terrible mistake. Because here's the truth: society will not tolerate bad behavior. Discipline isn't about punishment. It's about teaching children how to function in the real world. A child who understands boundaries, responsibility, and respect grows into an adult who is capable, confident, and well-adjusted. So as a parent, your job isn't to be your child's best friend. Your job is to shape them into someone who can succeed in life. Because if you don't correct their bad behavior now, the world will, and the world won't be kind about it. Rule 6. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. It's easy to look at the world and see injustice, corruption, and chaos. It's easy to point fingers, to blame society, the government, or other people for our problems. But Jordan Peterson's sixth rule, set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world, reminds us of a hard truth. Before you try to fix the world, fix yourself first. This rule isn't about ignoring injustice. It's about starting where you have control, your own life. Make your bed, clean your room. Get your own life in order. Then and only then will you be strong enough to make a real difference. Rule 7. Pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. Life presents us with two choices: immediate pleasure or long-term meaning. Jordan Peterson's seventh rule, pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient, warns us against choosing the easy path, the one that gives quick rewards but leads to emptiness. We see this everywhere. People chase money instead of purpose. They avoid responsibility because it's hard. They choose comfort over growth. But here's the truth. True fulfillment comes from meaning, not momentary pleasure. Think about the things that give life deep satisfaction. Building a strong career. It takes effort, but it's worth it. Raising a good family. It's challenging, but it's meaningful. Improving yourself. It requires discipline, but it leads to strength. Rule 8. Tell the truth. Or at least don't lie. Narration style. Lying is easy. Sometimes we do it to avoid conflict, escape consequences, or impress others. Other times we lie to ourselves, refusing to face hard truths. But Jordan Peterson's 8th rule, tell the truth, or at least don't lie, reminds us that every falsehood weakens us. Think about it. When you lie, you distort reality, and eventually you start believing your own false stories. Lies pile up, and soon you're trapped, forced to tell more lies to keep the illusion alive. And worst of all, when you lie, you betray yourself. You lose trust in your own words. Telling the truth isn't just about honesty, it's about clarity and strength. Speaking the truth, even when it's hard, makes you stronger. It earns respect from others and from yourself. And it clears the path for real growth and improvement. So the next time you're tempted to lie, stop. If you can't bring yourself to tell the whole truth, at least don't say something false, because truth gives you power, but lies will always break you. Rule 9. Assume that the person you are listening to might know something. Most people don't listen to understand. They listen to respond. They wait for their turn to speak, eager to share their opinion, but they don't actually hear what the other person is saying. Jordan Peterson's 9th rule: assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't, is about humility, learning, and real conversation. Think about this. Every person you meet knows something you don't. The quietest person in the room might have insights that could change your life if you actually listened. Even someone you disagree with has a perspective that could challenge your thinking and make you stronger. And sometimes the simple act of truly listening can help someone more than any advice ever could. So next time you're in a conversation, stop thinking about what you'll say next. Instead, really listen. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this person? Because the moment you start listening, you start growing. Rule 10. Be precise in your speech. Jordan Peterson's 10th rule, be precise in your speech, teaches us a powerful truth. If you can't clearly define a problem, you can't solve it. When you speak vaguely, you invite confusion. If you don't clearly express what you want, feel, or need, people will misunderstand you. When you ignore problems instead of naming them, they grow bigger, not smaller. Words shape reality. If you can describe your thoughts, emotions, and problems clearly, you can fix them. But if you leave things unclear and undefined, they will control you instead. So be precise, because clarity gives you power. Rule 11. Do not bother children when they are skateboarding. Children take risks. They climb trees, jump off ledges, and race down streets on skateboards, sometimes falling, sometimes getting hurt. And what do many adults do? They try to stop them. But Jordan Peterson's 11th rule, do not bother children when they are skateboarding, reminds us that taking risks is part of growth. Many parents and teachers overprotect children, shielding them from pain, failure, and struggle. But without struggle, there's no strength. A child who never learns to take risks grows up weak, anxious, and afraid of life. When kids skateboard, they test their limits. When they take risks, they build courage. When they fall and get back up, they learn resilience. This rule isn't just about children. It's about society as a whole. Many of us believe that life should be perfectly safe, that we should remove all dangers, all challenges, all struggles. But this thinking creates a weak generation, a world where people are offended by everything, afraid of failure, and unable to handle real adversity. Life is risky. Growth requires falling down and getting back up. Strength comes from challenge, not comfort. So the next time you see a child taking a risk, let them. Because they're not just playing. They're learning how to be strong. Rule 12. Pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. Life is hard. Suffering is unavoidable. No matter how strong, successful, or disciplined you are, you will face pain, loss, and chaos. Jordan Peterson's 12th rule, pet a cat when you encounter one on the street, offers a simple yet profound answer. Find moments of beauty, even in hardship. Peterson shares a story about his daughter who suffered from a severe medical condition. As a father, he felt helpless, watching her endure constant pain. In those dark moments, he found solace in the small things. A kind conversation, a moment of quiet, or simply petting a cat on the street. No matter how bad things get, there are always small moments of joy, but you have to notice them. When life feels unbearable, slow down. Look around. Find something beautiful. peaceful, or simple. These little moments won't erase suffering, but they will remind you that life still has meaning. Pain is part of life, but so is beauty. Don't let suffering blind you to the small good things around you, because sometimes a little moment of peace can give you the strength to keep going. And there you have it, 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson. This book is not just another self-help guide. It's a deep, thought-provoking manual for living a disciplined, meaningful life. It teaches us how to face challenges, take responsibility, and build strength in a world full of chaos. If you're feeling lost, if you want to grow, or if you simply want to understand life on a deeper level, you need to read this book at least once. Because these aren't just rules, they are timeless principles that can change your life. So if you haven't read 12 Rules for Life, go get it today. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like this video to support the channel. Subscribe for more in-depth book summaries and life-changing insights. Share this video with friends and family who need these lessons. Let me know in the comments which rule resonated with you the most. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.